This video is going to show you how to set up your system for use with the AMEB online examinations and courses. As you may know, we're releasing a new suite of exams on the 15th of January, and the current system will still be available until the 31st of December 2017. The current system works with a very specific version of a specific browser. That's Mozilla Firefox Extended Support Release running in 32-bit mode. You will also need the Adobe Shockwave player. I'll just show you what happens if you don't install the correct browser, but you have installed Shockwave player. If you're in Chrome and you try to start an exam, you'll get a message the plugin is not supported. If you're in Firefox, but the wrong version, you'll get a blank screen. Now, if you're in Safari and you start a practice exam, it will work initially. However, it will be very unstable and it may crash on you during your exam, so it's best to avoid Safari as well. The first thing we need to do is to close any current versions of Firefox we have open. So if you have Firefox open, just right-click the icon at the bottom of the screen, or you can also hold down the Control key and click the icon and select Quit. And that will make sure that it's completely closed. Next, we need to uninstall any versions of Firefox we currently have. So open Finder, go to the Applications folder, which is usually in the left-hand sidebar, and drag Firefox to the trash. You may need to put in your password here. Once that's uninstalled, we can download the correct version. If you go to your account in the Online Examination Center, when you first log in under Candidates with your exam key and password, you will see this message. To ensure that your system is correctly set up to use exams, click here. Click on that message and it will take you to the Online Exams Technical Support page. And on this page, we have a special link under Getting a Blank Screen. A special link that will detect your operating system and ensure that you download the correct version of Firefox. Now, we've already installed this, downloaded it before, but you can wait for it to download, and it will be available in your Downloads folder, which is usually in the bottom right-hand side of your dock. So you can open up Firefox ESR, and you'll need your password again to install this. Drag Firefox to the Applications folder, which you'll then have to authenticate. Wait for it to copy. And now, for Mac users, there's an extra step. We need to get Firefox to open in 32-bit mode. And we do that by going into our Applications folder. You can just double-click on the Applications folder in this window, or you can go in through Finder, as we did before. But here you need to find the Firefox icon, and then right-click or control-click it and select Get Info. There's a box here labeled Open in 32-bit mode. You need to ensure that this is checked. Usually when you install it, it won't be checked, so select it and then close this window. You can now open Firefox. To ensure that you have the correct version, you can select Firefox here from the top menu and choose About Firefox. This window will pop up and it should read Firefox ESR 32-bit. So now if you go to amebexams.edu.au and you log in, then the practice exam should load correctly. If you're not seeing this at all, then it's likely that you have not installed Shockwave Player. So there's a link to Shockwave Player right here. You need to make sure that you click on the word Shockwave itself in that icon, and that will take you to the Shockwave site. You can select your operating system, which will most likely be Macintosh OS X, and select the one version that's available and click Download Now. This will begin the download process, so you need to save the file, but you also need, don't worry about this next step. They're just going to try to sell you something. So when it's finished downloading, in Firefox, this downwards pointing arrow will turn blue. But you can also, so you can select it from here, or you can also go to your Downloads folder to open it. You need to install the Shockwave application. So install it by clicking on that Shockwave installer and double-clicking on the Shockwave installer here. You can follow the prompts to install this. That will do. Here we go. Okay, and you're all good to go. If you haven't used Firefox with Shockwave before, you will need to restart it. And then the exams should work just fine. If you haven't used it before, there may be a permissions message that comes up here that says, do you allow this, this extension? And just click allow or allow and remember, and it will load for you. So that's how you set up your system to use the online exams and courses. And we'll have the nice and much easier to use system available on the 15th of January. If you have any problems doing this, then please contact us on via email on online@ameb.edu.au. So that's online@ameb.edu.au. Okay, thank you.